about to review the sequel that I guess some people wanted.
I wasn't one of them.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, because I like The Devil Wears Prada, the original one, but
Me too.
a part 2, I just didn't see what the need was for it, especially after all these years. It's been umpteen years. I didn't realize
Like
the first one
20
came
years.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And Meryl Streep is my favorite actress, so I'm not mad at seeing her, but I didn't, okay. We'll talk about it. Didn't see a reason, but okay.
All right. So Devil Wears Prada 2 is rated PG-13. It's 1 hour, 59 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci.
So, what's going on in Devil Wears Prada 2?
So Andy Sachs reunites with Miranda Priestly as they navigate their careers amid the decline of traditional magazine publishing.
Okay. So we know Miranda was a beast in the first one. Wait. She still is. Don't let me. But now you got these tech bros, is what I like to call them, who are coming all in. We want to do some different stuff. And like, hold up, we're in fashion. And you know that y'all don't really know this. Yes, we do. We know what we're doing because we're tech bros. You know, we know about online and all this. That's how I felt these guys were to me in here. Some of the stuff that we're saying was valid because, you know, looking at like fashion magazines and stuff, stuff like that is on a decline because everything's online now. However, fashion is still a big industry.
Right.
So you got these women who've been doing this for years and years and years. Then you got these men come in and just kind of, let me just shake
Act
it
like
up
it
for the
doesn't
heck of
mean
it.
anything.
Yeah, they don't really care because it's not their thing. So they kind of going through some stuff. And Anne Hathaway in here. So Meryl Streep's character Miranda she's still a nasty piece of work. However, Anne Hathaway, to me, she's like the breath of fresh humanity in here. Somebody who actually still has feelings for others, and you know, it's like I wasn't an Anne Hathaway fan until probably somewhere around the last one that came out, and I started seeing her stuff, and I started liking her more and more. I'm like, she's really good. I like her. Yeah. I really like her. She's always a breath of fresh air in everything she's in. So I'm feeling her.
Yeah, she was that person in the first movie too.
Mm-hmm.
So
she was.
Yeah, I think that I hate that magazines and stuff are going away, especially a fashion magazine, because how are those little girls gonna like rip the page off and put it on their wall? I mean, I guess they could print it out from online if they get interested, but when you have that magazine coming to your home and the smell of the magazine and
perfume, little perfume samples in there,
the pages and seeing all the clothes and where you could buy them and just all the looks, and
I don't think people read very much anymore. I think everything is so visual now when they go online and they're clicking all these impossible looks that we all know is all Photoshop and whatnot. But it's so easy to just look at images now as opposed to, you know, reading a magazine. Like, do people still do it? I wonder how magazine subscriptions are even now. I'm guessing most of them are probably online because almost everything you can find online now.
Yeah,
so it's.
I think they're saying that books are coming back. Some people just still like to turn the page, which I'm there. You know, I don't really read that often, but if I do, I'd rather have a tangible book than to read it online. It's just not the same.
Even in doctor's offices, I'm seeing less and less magazines. So I would usually, you know, grab something and, you know, breeze through. And now it's nothing because everybody gets on their phone while they're waiting.
Yeah,
I'm like,
brochures and stuff. Yeah. And that same repetitive, like, ad on the TV.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So the reason that the sequel took 20 years was that Meryl Streep prefers not to do any sequels to her own work. Her only other sequel, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, was released 10 years after the original, and she only agreed if her role was reduced. It reportedly took many years of negotiation and salary offers before Streep would commit to Prada 2. And in the intervening years, she, Anne Hathaway, and Emily Blunt have all been quoted as saying that this sequel was unlikely to happen.
See?
I mean,
they didn't even think it needed it. And
yeah, they didn't think it needed it. And Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt's been super busy. I mean, since The Devil Wears Prada. I mean, I forgot how young they were till I rewatched it before I saw this one. They were so young, and now they've just been just so successful.
Yes.
They're busy a lot.
And
so,
they deserve it.
Like, why even do this sequel? So
and like
they didn't have to. They didn't need it.
They didn't even want it apparently. And like for Meryl Streep to be like, listen, I don't do sequels to my work. She is so the bomb. because she can say that and still get work because she's that damn good. So she could do that. And they really wanted her back in here, apparently. Look how long it took.
Well, they needed her if they're going to do a sequel.
Yeah, because, I mean, she is the Devil Wears Prada. You know,
Yeah.
and she still looks the same, too. She still looks good. She's still doing it.
Yeah.
But, wow.
Yeah.
She did, right? And that's from a woman who, when she started out acting, she went to an audition, and they didn't know she spoke French, and they mentioned that she was unattractive, and she heard what they said. But she didn't stop. No. What she do? She turned it around and showed their asses, is what she did. I'm so glad she did. She's my favorite.
I'm so glad she did too, because she's awesome.
Yes.
The costumes from the movie will be auctioned off to benefit the Committee to Protect Journalists, a nonprofit organization that promotes press freedom internationally.
That is needed.
So look out for that auction, y'all.
It's
if
needed.
You like the clothes.
Yeah. With people getting suppressed, you know, freedom of speech and all that stuff, it's very much needed, especially right now. Woo.
Yeah. The AI meme of Miranda as a waitress in a fast food restaurant is actually a painting. Director David Frankel commissioned artist Alexis Franklin to paint it with the instruction to make it look like it was generated with AI.
Can you imagine Miranda as a waitress? I know she probably looked at that and was like, gave him that Devil Wears Prada look when she looked at people's shoes. Like, yeah. No, you would never see Miranda being a waitress. That's what's funny about it.
Right? Shortly before the movie came out, it was revealed that Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour, who Miranda Priestly is based on, are sixth cousins in real life. Meryl said, well, that explains everything. And she said, she was chuffed at the news.
That's funny.
I don't think I've ever heard chuffed.
I've never heard chuffed either, so maybe it's
C-H-U-F-F-E-D.
yeah, never heard of it. But how cool would you to find out Meryl Streep's your cousin? I was like, hey, girl.
Well, I know you're basing your character after her, and
Yeah.
you're actually
It's in
related.
your blood.
I mean, a sixth cousin, but yeah.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. Stanley Tucci is married to Felicity Blunt, the sister of Emily Blunt.
I didn't know
They
that.
first met at the premiere of The Devil Wears Prada in 2006.
Had no clue.
Yeah.
I'm about to look. I didn't know she had a sister, but okay.
Stanley Tucci is my favorite character in
Is
this
he?
movie, and both of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he's the voice of reason. But also, I just love him as an actor. His warmth really comes through.
Hold on. The Lovely Bones. I know you've seen The Lovely Bones
If I did,
with Stanley.
if I did,
That's
it,
not a.
Stanley
That's.
Tucci.
Whew. First of all, that movie will tear you up inside when you see it. But Stanley Tucci's character in there is so good, and he's this nasty. I'm just gonna call him a child molester.
Oh.
And oh my God, he plays that role. But that whole movie, you gotta watch The Lovely Bones. The movie is so good, it'll just have your heart all tore up. But yeah, he does that character. That's the one you're gonna see. He's not a breath of fresh air in there. He's a nasty little something in that movie.
Why are you
but
gonna just like darken
bring
my
you
rainbow?
down?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, his range is great. His range is
I
fantastic.
understand that.
But that's the role I always remember him in because he was so good and he was just such a nasty piece of work. But yeah, he's a great actor.
I'm all like happy about
Sorry.
this one. Like,
It's okay.
maybe
It's okay. It's
joy.
okay. Let's get back up. We're gonna
Like a
bring it back up
dad.
here. Okay. It's okay, Jules.
Okay. Meryl Streep personally called Lady Gaga and asked her to cameo in the film. They had so many
Listen.
cameos in this film. Like,
I love
there
Lady
was a couple
Gaga.
people I saw as the credits were rolling. I
Uh-huh.
was like, I didn't even see that person because it just has
went by real
so
quick.
many. So many. I'm like, okay. Oh, who's in the corner? Like,
And it probably made the film that much more expensive for something that really didn't need a remake.
probably. It's like everybody just said, I want to be in it. And they said,
do
okay.
too. I want to be in it next. If you make guys make it 3, I want to be in it. Yeah, but I love Lady Gaga in anything. I just love seeing her pop up and then blow out a note because I just love her uniqueness. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. She can sing. And
Yes,
I love
she
when she
can.
sings jazz too.
She can blow.
I mean, I like when she does her thing, but I
Mhm.
also like when she does jazz as well.
She got that
She's
deep,
got the range.
yes,
for
and
real.
that deep smokiness to her voice sometimes. And oh, yeah, that girl can sing for sure.
Stylist Donatella Versace,
Yep, seen her.
who was mentioned in the first movie, makes a cameo in this one. She is seen sharing breakfast with Emily Blunt, who finds her very annoying. This is a reference to her mention in the first movie where Miranda told Andy that nobody wants to sit next to Donatella.
Okay, I'll sit next to Donatella
Me too.
Versace.
Right?
Okay.
There's no extra scenes in this, so once the
No,
credits
neither.
start rolling, you can get up and roll too.
The bounce.
The tomato meter is giving it 78%.
Okay.
The popcorn meter is giving it 86%, so people like it a little slightly more.
Okay.
And what has GottaBeReel Thommi giving it? How many out of 5?
Honestly, I'm just giving it a strong 3. It wasn't anything new or like refreshing about it. I love the first one, just didn't see a need for a second one, so I'm just going with an average 3 here.
I think I'm going to go with the average 3 as well. I feel like 3 is a little bit more than just the middle, but I'll give it 3 clappers. If I remember correctly, the music was like really loud. Was it loud in your theater? Like the talking was normal.
Not that I recall.
But the music, I was almost like covering my ears at times. Like that's how loud.
The levels were off, maybe.
The levels were off, and it was disturbing to me.
I've been to a movie where that's happened, and it's very annoying because you'd be like, are they turning this down or something for a minute? Because what the?
Yeah.
Then it'll level out. And then they'll pop back up somewhere midway in the movie. Like, okay, they didn't. I don't know if they actually checked the levels before they.
I don't think they checked the levels.
Yeah.
And I almost want to say something, but then I don't want to miss the movie.
Yeah, you don't want to get up and walk all the way out there, which is going to take you about 4 or 5 minutes by the time you talk to them, and they're probably just going to tell you.
No, they would come in and listen, and then they would
see.
adjust.
Yeah, I wasn't getting that.
I've seen people say something before, or when they come in and check, get their attention. I should have got their attention.
Oh yeah, when the ushers come through.
Like, hey.
Yeah, I usually miss them coming through most of the time because they come in, they'll walk up halfway up the steps, look around, go back down. But I usually miss them because I'm like into the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, there you have our review of The Devil Wears Prada 2. To be honest, I would say if you're going to go see it while it's at the theaters, I will go matinee. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much else.
The story is kind of what you expect it to be.
Yeah.
You know, they brought it up to 2026, where we're mostly into our phones and mostly online, and it's kind of similar to the first one. So, I mean, it was interesting to watch, sure, you know, to see what they did, but was it really a just good movie, like great on its own?
It was just on average.
It was just average.
Kind of basic for me. Yeah. Love me some Meryl Streep all the way, but
I don't care how many cameos you throw in there.
Yeah.
That doesn't make a movie
great. I'm curious. I needed to look up to see how it was doing at the box office because with all those guest appearances, I know they spent a lot of money. I mean, you got Meryl Streep, so you're already spending a lot of money anyways. Then you got Emily Blunt and Anne Hathaway and Stanley Tucci in here, so I know it was expensive to make this movie. You got a list of stars.
Yeah.
So, but okay. Well, check it out in theaters. Right now, you can find Jules and I on Cash App. Any donations are appreciated. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now we are also on TikTok. Look us up, GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi and Jules. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment, and then come back to our next review so we can talk about some more stuff. All right? See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.